Welcome to Fridays. I'm Rosie, one of your Fridays volunteers. Before we get started, big up to Mad that won the Air Force One trainers, £90 trainers heading your way. Congrats. Now back to Fridays 4 and 1, a chance for you to show off your skills and advice in food, fitness, free time hobbies and future skills. Food on the way, but let's work up an appetite with a fitness video. Hi, I'm Rosie and this is Fridays 4 and 1, another brilliant music artist coming up soon, but let's play it up with another Fridays food video. Coming up, some great advice on life after lockdown, but let's chill with Friday's Artist of the Week.
Stood up on streets, let that Lambo shit got twisted, that mango. I've been dishing out all that lovely, head get cracked, Humpty Dumpty. Know a couple young guys with a pumpy, if you get slapped, it's gonna get ugly. And you gon' cry to your mumsy, save all the chat, save all the free. I got so many thoughts in the can, if you could remind, you probably think me. Don't trust me, don't fuss me. I know all these guys wanna fuck me. And I'm raising my lawn like I'm Bugsy, cause I can't afford me too comfy. I'm pilly, I'm buzzy.
Loving that vibe. Now lockdown has been dull and boring, but some of you have used that time to reconnect with your creativity. Let's check out Friday's Free Times videos.
Hi everyone, this is Liam Cook here, sports broadcaster and editor of Fridays 4 in 1. And unfortunately, just as we've got football back, it's going to be ending soon. So I'm here today with a couple of tips for all you fellow football fanatics to keep occupied during the closed season and keep your love for the beautiful game going. One of the easiest ways to keep involved with football is with football video games. Now, I'm a FIFA player myself, but of course there's games like Pro Evolution Soccer, football games on your phone like Football Chairman or Football Manager. Yeah, pick up your controller and have a go. Secondly is old football footage, or even football fan channels like AFTV or the United Stand. There is plenty to keep you going out there. I mean, I've got a ton of Coventry City, Manchester United, England, Liverpool videos to keep you going. So there really is no excuse not to watch any football. There are plenty of videos and DVDs and social media content out there. Want to have a look at some old memorabilia that you've got over the years, whether it be scarves or shirts or even old programmes. If you've been to a whole host of matches and like me, you have to get a programme, have a look to see how your team, how the game, how your players have changed over the years. Take a trip down memory lane. And my fourth and final tip is to just go down the park and have a little bit of a kickabout. All you need is a ball and some grass. That's all football is.
When you hear the sirens coming, when you hear the sirens coming, I can hear the sirens coming. Better run when you hear the sirens coming for you. for men, women, and children, but above all for the child inside of you. They came unarmed, side by side. They've disguised their shoulders as pillars. Who knew they would get courage to morph into buildings only to be burnt down? There are still people telling you to face forward. Wait until Peter gives you the go-ahead to open the gates of heaven. So you marry along, following the thing in between your lungs. So we remember the ones who screamed in front of graffiti shutters and threw pennies behind bike sheds, hoping that one day they would turn into wishing wells. They came in the Sunday best with music that sang their sorrows. According to those in power, it sparked violence, bloodshed. So free speech is not that free, huh? There are strange men dressed in all white and top hats. They whistle a familiar rhythm, followed by men with combat knives etched on their shoulders, praising.
I'm Sheridan Demeyes. I'm a filmmaker, writer, director. One thing is like you need to consider like audience. Audience is really important when you're writing anything or trying to create anything. I think if you find an audience that you want to write films for, do that. Secondly, is like creation. Write things that you really like understand and know about, or if you've got something that you're really interested in, and you should always like research the subject matter which you're trying to write a story about. Thirdly is, I would say, hard work. Like just work hard in what you're trying to make and everything will sort of fit in. The fourth bit of advice that I think is really important is like learning. You never stop learning when you're trying to create films and making films. Always read, always research, always collaborate, learn from your peers, learn from the environment you're in. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Please keep sending your videos. We love getting them sent to them. Email on screen. Now, as we come out of lockdown, a lot of you are deciding what to do next. Here's some stories and advice.
Hello, I'm Afiniki Akanet, a Coventry GP. I've been asked to give some advice about taking medications to prevent or treat coronavirus symptoms. I would strongly suggest for people to speak to a medical professional, a pharmacist or your GP before taking anything. Medications do have side effects. They can interact with other medications that you're already taking. Medications not taken in the right doses can cause more harm than good. In fact, medication in the wrong dose can be a poison and cause more harm to your kidneys, even to your liver. So it's very important to speak to your GP before you start taking anything. A lot of GPs are doing phone consultations, face-to-face consultations, so speak to a professional before you start taking.
We hope that helped you. Now, Friday's 4-in-1 competition details coming up soon on how to win a prize worth £25. Now let's listen to a bit of music. Enjoy your week. See you later. Bye.
Hurting me through the decision. more life.